Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today, we're going to have a look at the concepts for the Jedi Library and Temple on Ach-To from The Art of the Last Jedi. So here we go. Here is an early concept of the temple, of the library rather, and you can see here sketches for the various different versions of the tree. There it has an entrance, you see there. Here it's becoming much more of that familiar design, which I didn't realise it does mirror the resistance/rebellion symbol of the Firebird if you look at it closely. Here, of course, this is very similar to what we see in the film. There is another version here, you see the tree here, on the mountainside. So what does it say? It was going to be on location at one point, and it was going to be in Iceland. Apparently they're going to do some filming there. But it was getting too late in the year, the weather was turning, it was going to end up costing a fortune, so they decided just to build it on the interior set location. I think that's at Pinewood. Yes, so fascinating. Here, of course, some more. Again, very similar to the shot we do see in the film, as of course is this Luke Skywalker at the entrance. You know, this is where he says, it's time for the Jedi to end. To be honest, I can't even remember that line from the film. I'm sure there's a version of it in there somewhere. But here we see an interior of a library. Again, a very stylised version of the symbol here. And this is just another version of it. Now this is very nice. Here, I mean, this is again similar to what we see in the film, the books on the shelf. And there is Rey looking at the books on the shelf in the tree. Various concepts for the books themselves there, which are all very, very beautiful. And you see they have different scripts on them. One of them has, of course, the resistance symbol on it. That's this one here. And here we see what are essentially pages from the books that Pablo Hidalgo devised and sent off to them for use. Like, for instance, this one has got like the Jedi Order symbol. I think that is on the will symbol that we see in the trailers and also in the film, where, you know, they're like running their finger across it like this. We see other versions of the texts there, which are absolutely fascinating. When you look at this close up, it looks like Georgian or Armenian. It's that kind of script, if you see there. It isn't Orabesh, it's an earlier script. But absolutely fascinating. It's like star charts and that sort of thing. Now in the temple, we see here an interior shot of the temple. Here is like a pool. Again, it's in the resistance symbol, but that's a very old symbol that goes back thousands of years. Now, this is a fascinating mosaic. This is of the first Jedi, called the Prime Jedi. You see it's in light and dark, they're both in balance. This eye is a white stone, that eye is a black stone. This, I think, is a lightsaber representing the two different sides. See, light and dark interchanged. It did briefly remind me of Supreme Leader Snoke, that could be the scar down the centre of his head. You see here more mosaics that are very, very nice, and that one at the bottom also. Let's see. Yes, and here is some more shots. There is one of the meditation plinths. There's an interior of the temple, more interiors. And that is, you see here, the plinth up here, with the steps going into it, I guess, in here. So it's absolutely fascinating how they designed the Jedi Temple, the very first Jedi Temple. Now, doesn't this here look like a star chart or a space compass? That sort of thing. It's absolutely fascinating. Yes, indeed. So any little bits of information in there? About the temple pools there, it says, it's an interior space that's meant to feel holy. A place to sit, to commune. We did scribe the celestial, that's what that is, that celestial carving into it. I had these ideas that there would be a light from the sun shining through, interacting with the carving. But that fell by the wayside as it became more about getting out to the ledge and for the scene to happen out there. So yes, there's loads of detail in that temple that we didn't even see. More detail will become apparent on 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th viewings of The Last Jedi. Oh, of course, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing it again and seeing what else I can pick up. But for now, that is just a look at the concepts that they came up with for the library, which eventually became the Unity Tree, and the Jedi Temple with its meditation ledges and those fantastic mosaic carvings. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.